Hi, welcome everyone. Today in this tutorial we will be plotting the quadratic equations that mostly people estimate in their regression models. So first of all we'll go towards discussing what are the quadratic equations. So quadratic equations include that if in any regression equation there is at least one variable which have power 2, means it's a square form. Just like the following example here, x and x square jointly are explaining the quadratic function with respect to y. So the most common example available in economics is the Kuznets curve or the environment Kuznets curve. So the main purpose of estimating the quadratic function is to test U-shape or inverted U-shape effects. So today what we'll be doing is I will show you one website where you can get templates where you can fill in the values and you can estimate the quadratic function graph so that you can see how in reality the non-linear pattern has been estimated. So the first way to confirm that if it is a non-linear, that the sign of B and C are not same. So it will confirm that either it is a U shape or inverted U shape. If B is greater than 0 and C is less than 0, what we'll see, it will be for inverted U shape, and vice versa. So for U shape. So this way you can estimate the curves. So now what we'll do is I will show you one website. So this is a website by jeremydawson.co.uk/slopes. Here when you go down, there are many templates available which I will cover in other tutorials. So today we are covering the plot simply to plot simple quadratic effects. So if you click this, so you will be downloading one Excel file. You can download it in your folder of the research where you are doing your research work. You can open this Excel file. You will find a template here where there is a template graph and some values. So first of all you have to do is highlight few of the lines below and convert it into red so that you can see the background calculation, so that accordingly you can adjust the graph. Now what I will do is I will make it on half screen and open one paper where the quadratic function has been estimated so that we can plot it and see how it comes up. So what I have done is, now my in this paper the independent variable is primary education. So I will write it LPRI, so it's log of primary education, and the coefficient of primary education is 2.56 and square of that is minus 0.28, and my intercept was, so in this regression there was no intercept, so I will put it equal to 0. And this regression paper have not shown the descriptive stats, so I assume that the mean value is 25 and standard deviation is 12. So this way there is some values here. This way you will estimate. So how these values come, you can see it here. So from your regression, the linear will be the independent variable and the square will be the square one, and intercept value, since it is not here, no need to put it here. Then from your descriptive stats you can put mean and standard deviation of that primary enrollment variable. Now I'll put it on full screen. Now I see it here that the minimum value is maximum value is 4.2 and minimum value is minus 345. So what I will do is, so it will be 5 and minus 350. So let's see it again. So it is text options, double click here. So minimum value is minus 350 and maximum value is minus 5. So here you, let's see, minus 350. Yes, so here you can see it's bending downwards but not coming up, so it looks like inverted U shape, but it's on the right hand side portion. So what you can do is you can adjust the mean values. So I can write it here as 40. So what will happen, it will change more. So what I will do, if I write it as 15, so it has changed a little bit, and standard deviation to 8. uh, let's increase it 18. So now if I adjust the values, I have to double click the column, and now my minimum value is minus 297, so I will write it as minus 300, and the maximum value is 5.28, so I will write it as 6. So what will happen? So let's see if it is. So what will happen, you can see it's inverted U shape. Now, so make sure these values are actual, not assumed, because I have just shown assumed values. So now what I can do is I can change the layout which suits to me. So I usually use a layout which has more detail. You can use this one, and I don't need series because there is only one graph. So now I can write a title: effect of primary enrollment on inequality, and this will be income inequality, and the independent variable is there. So I can copy this graph and show it in the estimation results. So this way you can plot your nonlinear effects. So, and make sure while you're plotting you put correct values, and then adjust the scale, because this graph is not automatically adjusting. For that you need to see this value here. So the minimum value is minus 300, the maximum value is 5.28, so I put it 6 so that all the values are coming in between. Thank you very much for watching. Do subscribe and like the channel.